Today's rant is time frames and time limits. Let's start. Time rooms sometimes aren't good, but I can say they could be improved. For example, if you use a cloud, you get 5 minutes, which I could say that's way better than one of the worst limit iPad. So if you're uploading the video to photo sharing, you can only tape for 5 minutes or it will be trimmed to 5 minutes if it's longer than search. It's a good thing YouTube doesn't have a limit because I verified my channel so I don't have to worry about it. Unless you're in a cloud, that is. The reason why sometimes time limits sucks is because sometimes you have to cut some stuff out that's really awesome. What if you were trying to show something that was awesome? Also, when you were trying to text somebody a video using a message, you get 4 minutes and 16 seconds of time for your stuff. My theory is that time limits are supposed to help storage, but I'm not sure about that, but some could argue the same. But there was one time that you might remember. Do you remember when Vleep had the 15-second time frame? Well, at least they got rid of that. 15 seconds, Susan, I'm sure is not so entertaining. Well, this unless you're doing logos. But at least with Lab no longer has that limit anymore, so if I want to upload something longer than 15 seconds, that was awesome. Snapchat has a 10-second limit for recording. Wish I could kind of understand because you were chatting, but still. So, here is your advice that you should take with you if you want to make a time frame, or time limit for stuff. If you want to make another time frame, don't make it less than 15 seconds, or 5 minutes. You could do 10 minutes or 8 minutes would be fair, especially for texting or using a cloud. That's my view on time limits and time frames itself. I mean, for beginners on YouTube 15 minutes is pretty good, and it's easy to verify your channel to get that off if you feel like it. So here are some examples. In your cloud photo sharing, let's say you were trying to post something, and you did, but something had to be trimmed out and there was something that was going to be happening but I didn't get to see it because of that, and that is kind of how it is. And that goes for using a message for when you text somebody. But if time limits are supposed to help improve the storage and hardware storage, that's fine, I guess, but only if it's trying to do that. What if it's doing it for something else? Then whatever then, because it isn't worth it. I am assuming that it would be for storage purposes, because as we all know, some people have not so good phone storages, like the 16 gigabytes, and some have less gigabytes, which makes less storage. That's my view on it. Hope you like it, and I hope you agree with what I said here in this rant about those. Stay awesome.